All right. Good morning, Buff Nation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Want to say thank you again to everybody who supported me on my live stream yesterday, talking Shedeur Sanders, Cleveland Browns. And I promised I'd have a show going on covering what the other NFL buffs have done for rookie minicamp this past weekend. So today we're going to be covering Travis Hunter, how he's just amazing as always. Uh, Jimmy Horn turning heads at rookie minicamp. Shilo being hilarious as ever and trying to earn a roster spot there in Tampa. So, of course, y'all be sure smash that like, join the conversation. I'll get to you guys a little bit after, and of course, leave a comment if you're watching the replay. You can't let the mentally ill people that are just obsessed with hating all this, hating success of these wonderful young men. We can't let that happen, right? So shout out to all the mentally ill people. Thank you for putting some money in my pocket. But we have a bigger agenda here, and that is to showcase truly how amazing these guys are, how they're not who the media wants to portray them to be. But let's go ahead and start off with Travis Hunter. Shout out to Ray GQ on Twitter right here. Travis Hunter, raw dogging the football at wide receiver, built different guys. He took off the gloves. He took off the gloves for practice. Are you kidding me? You can see he's looking as explosive as ever at number 12. And guys, don't believe the fake news. He's not changing his jersey number to 21 to play defense. That's not a thing. Jahdae Barron's wearing 12. He's a cornerback for the Broncos. Come on now. Let's not be stupid here. But this is what I love. Shout out to Sandy Combs. I had the most wonderful flight home from Denver. I met the nicest young man who sat next to me. He offered to put my bag in the overhead compartment and help me with my tray. He was always polite, saying, "Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am." Anyone would be proud to have him as a son or grandson. So polite. People walking by were saying, "Congratulations, great job," or even taking pictures. I turned and asked him, "Who am I sitting next to?" Or who am I sitting next to? I looked at his Jaguar pants, smiled, and asked, "Are you an athlete?" He smiled and said, "I'm Travis. Yes, I was drafted by the Jags. I already told my sons I want his jersey." He's so humble and down to earth. I would have never guessed he was a professional athlete. Jacksonville Jags, you did good. I will be buying tickets. United Airlines, thank you for my seat assignment. Yeah, man, Travis Hunter, I think some people have been saying this on Twitter. He's going to be the first guy to win offensive and defensive rookie of the year and the Walton Payton Award at some point in his career, right? So, off to a wonderful start. Again, Travis Hunter is an incredible human being. You can't knock this man. You can't knock this man. He's full of joy, energy, and he's humble. He's humble, and I love to see that. And then let's check out some more minicamp highlights here. Travis Hunter balling out. Nice little route right there. Again, it's right there what we saw. I guess we saw the close up from Ray GQ. See else what we got here from Travis Hunter. So here we got him running a little bit differently. Let me back that up. Run through the cone, catching the ball, working towards the ball. That's always nice to see. And yeah, he's going to be making about a little under $50 million guaranteed as a first round pick. And if his fifth year option is picked up, he'll be making much more than that. So congratulations. Signing bonus should be well over $30 million as well. So I don't think he signed his rookie deal yet, but that should be coming up very, very soon. If not, early congratulations. But it's nice to see Liam Cohen working with him. Again, Liam Cohen doesn't draft him to just stick him on defense. No, I do think you'll see him play both ways. I think if he ever decides to, hey, I just want to focus at one position, wide receivers where the money's at, baby. And he knows that. All right, let's get to some of the fun stuff with know who didn't, but hilarious and Travis Hunter needs his own Fortnite skin. Why hasn't that been a thing yet? Or maybe I'm just behind with it, but needs his own Fortnite. He's got everybody dancing. You can see he's just bringing the energy. That's what we know him for doing here at CU, and he's doing it in Jacksonville as well. Lovely to see. See if I got any more Travis Hunter tabs open. I got a few more on Jimmy, Shilo, and those guys. Of course, we do have a couple more buffs. Sorry, I don't have them as part of this video with Jacksonville, but we got Cameron Someone Craig and BJ Green there as well. But man, let's get to the Jimmy Horn stuff, and then we'll end it here with Shilo. So yeah, Panthers rookie minicamp. Jimmy Horn's flashing. You can see Panthers culture right here. They're already calling him Jimmy Horn's our Tank Dell. Don't overthink this, Panthers. He's the slot and running great routes, showing off great speed. This is no surprise with Jimmy. Again, I was surprised to see him run as slow as he did in the pre-draft process because he's much faster than that. He can separate from anybody, and yeah, as long as he's able to keep himself healthy, I think that he's tough as nails too, right? But he did have that hamstring injury bother him in 2023. And yeah, as long as he's able to just keep all the hamstrings, all the soft tissue stuff good, I think he's going to be making a wonderful impact here for the Panthers. I think it's awesome to see, and I'm glad that Panthers fans can already notice it. I really enjoyed this, Jimmy talking about his speed when he was younger. You'd go race every neighborhood race, and he would beat him. And he's always just kind of had that different kind of speed. Love to see it.
When I was younger. I'd go to every neighborhood and race every kid back where I'm from and beat them. And I always just been fast. I always knew that I had a different kind of speed.
Did you ever lose one of those races?
Mm-mm. When I was younger.
Never lost, man. Never lost. And let's see what else we got here. Here's another highlight here from Jimmy. Nice cut there on that little post or slant. Yeah, I guess it's a post route. But looking as explosive as ever, so that's wonderful to see. And then, yeah, this is what they don't want you to see, is that the guys at Colorado, man, it's a professional environment at CU. So these guys, it's no surprise to me that you've seen all these guys working after practice, working the jugs. Practice ended 30 minutes ago. Carolina Blitz is reporting, and he's still working on the jugs. That's what you love to see. Especially Jimmy working on the jugs. No drops this year. Love to see that. What else we got here? This was pretty cool. Get to this.
What are your first impressions of Charlotte been so far? Have you been able to explore? Have you been out to eat anywhere yet?
Charlotte, I haven't really been all the way through the city, but this crazy thing, this is where I really wanted to be at. Like after I came on my 30th visit, I prayed about it, manifested it, and I got drafted here. So it's really where I wanted to be at. They got a lot of land out here. It's a nice vibe. So like I love the city already. I haven't got a chance to explore the whole city, but one day I'm gonna do that.
Dude, I swear him and Xavier Legette are gonna become best friends. Here, Jimmy said he used to watch a lot of Steve Smith highlights. So I've seen you guys put that in the comments. He's going to be the next Steve Smith. Let's go. Love to watch Steve Smith because of the way he played was relentless. I love it. And Jimmy's a guy who can play bigger than his size as well. All right, let's move on to Shilo here. Don't really have too much highlights. We have him catching this ball here, I'm very eager to see Shilo once the pads come on because that's when he's at his best, is just knocking heads off, right? So Until then, you're just gonna have to deal with stand-up comedian version Shilo Sanders. And yeah, I think whenever he's done playing, Shilo, I'm not joking at all. You should get into stand-up. I think you'd be really good at it. But um, oh, I guess that's not the joke. Oh, here it is. So Shilo Sanders says his goal is to get into the safety group chat and to bring snacks. Listen to this, man. I love it. I love it. Shallow understanding. This is what I talked about with Shedeur yesterday too, is that they understand they gotta earn the respect of everybody in the room from the bottom of the roster to the top of the roster. So I love to see this. And again, the racists are going to be in shambles after this one. Again, shout out to all the mentally ill racists. But yeah, here we go. See, there we go. Shook every hand of the media members in Tampa Bay, man. That's character. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Oh, I did have this Jimmy highlight here, thanks to Gucci. Sorry about this one. I missed it, but yeah, this is looking exciting. I want to see him return too. I hope that's a plan for him. And then, man, I love this. Just how Shiloh and Shador still staying in contact. Of course. Also, here's a great shot of Jimmy, courtesy of Gucci. Yeah, this looks great. And I think that might cover all the little highlights I had. But overall, I think a great rookie mini camp for our Buffs. I haven't seen anything of LeJounte Wester come up on my timeline, so I'm guessing the Ravens haven't had theirs yet. But that's going to be fun to follow as well. And again, hopefully we see Will Shepherd get picked up somewhere for OTAs or another rookie mini camp. It was bummed to see that he failed his physical. Not really sure why. That could be for a multitude of reasons. He could be perfectly healthy, but I really don't know. All right. Sorry, guys. I just got this notification where it says that I might have lost audio on there, sharing some of that. So apologies on my end with that. But overall, a great start to, hey, the new generation of NFL buffs this year. Travis Hunter, he's going to be him. Shilo putting himself where he should be to earn hopefully a roster spot with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Jimmy Horn already, making, causing people to widen their eyes when they see him on the field. So this is great. Y'all let me know. What were you most excited about or happy about with these players this weekend? Of course, let me know in the comments. Hey, shout out to Lamb Chop supporting the stream. I'll be back later today. We're talking some Buffs, hopefully some more recruiting news. As always, guys, let's go Buffs.